Welcome, welcome. My name is We Are Chosen, aka Sensei, and welcome to the Burn Orange Boys. Three, two, one. Burn Orange Boys, and we are blessed here on the Burn Orange blessed here on the 40 acres. And I needs to talk to you about Bama. Now listen, I'm gonna say this off top. I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. This is a winnable game. Can the Texas Longhorns go into Tuskaloosa on Saturday and win this game against Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And it would be a great win for the program if that was to happen. Now I'm going to break down some scenarios in which we can win. Then I'm going to break down some scenarios in which we can lose. And at the end of the day, at the end of the show, I'm going to tell you which one I think is more plausible. And I'm going to give you a score. Okay? Now, here's Bama's strengths is one phase of the ball. It is defense. That's it. That's it. I did a deep dive on Bama looking for a skill player that stood out to me. His name is Kool-Aid McKinstry. Do you know what side of the ball he plays? Defense. You know why? Because I couldn't find any offensive skill player that stood out to me. They do not have a running back. They do not have a receiver that I would brag about. Their quarterback is Jalen Milroe. My dad likes Jalen Milroe. I think if there was a quarterback competition where Jalen Milroe had to compete against transfers who was bad at his own school, and the backup, no, he's not the guy. He's not Tua. He's not Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Milroe might make me eat my words, but at this point in time, I don't think he's all that great. I think if he was in the Big 12, he'd probably be the fourth best quarterback. Let's see, Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel is probably better than him. Spencer Sanders is at Ole Miss. Let's see, who else? TCU boy. Let's see. It's definitely Cincinnati's quarterback, maybe even Donovan Smith. But point to be made, he's just another face in the Big 12 if he's in this conference, right? But because he's Alabama's quarterback and we fear the boys in crimson, we fear the brand, we think he's better than he is. He's not that guy, right? So on offense, we're talking about a team that we should be able to outscore. And if you break down our skill and our skill players and our talents on offense, the running back position, Tavion Sanders, our quarterback position, we are ahead. We are ahead in those categories. Now, defense is another thing. But I'm looking at this defense, the Burn Orange defense right now, and I'm saying, y'all boys is kind of nice with it. To be honest, all I heard in spring practice was what we saw. The defense is taking strides. Malik Muhammad looks good, right? That's what I heard from the press. Defense is taking stride. Malik Muhammad looks good. Anthony Hill is flashing. Jalen Ford is still balling. Baron Sorrell looks good. I heard all that. That's what we saw, right? Offense is struggling. Offense is struggling against our defense. My question was, that's what I heard, right? That's what we saw. My question was, is that because our defense is so good, or y'all been telling me that Quinn has improved? So is our defense just that good that Quinn is having problems? They're going up against the DBs are going up against AD Mitchell and Xavier Worthy. So that means, they doing it, right? Come to find out, it's that Quinn can't hit a deep ball. Now, I'm hoping that he can hit some of these people on Saturday. So I think this is how we win, right? Steve Sarkisian's scheme is getting people open. We get out to a lead early. It doesn't have to be a big one. 7, 10. It doesn't have to be a big one, right? Our running backs are being used in the passing game. I don't think that we're going to be able to run on this Alabama defense, even on our good day. Not because the Alabama defense is so talented in the middle. They are. That is one of the strengths of their team is the interior defensive line. but I don't think our running backs are talented enough at this point in time. CJ Baxter should be cleared to play, is what it seems like. They said he was at practice day. It's Tuesday. It could change. But I don't think our running backs are. I don't think that's the best use of our running backs in this game, right? I think we get up to not a big lead. I think we just get up to a lead, right? And then we play with the lead, and we put more numbers on the lead. Quinn has to hit a deep ball, right? We gotta keep them honest. I don't care who it's to. It could be Isaiah Naylor. It could be Casey Kane, but he's got to hit a deep ball, right? So now the safeties and the DBs are playing off the line, right? I think we win that way. I think that's because Steve's playbook is so good that I think you can scheme people open for the rest of the time and march down the field. I don't see Quinn turning the ball over in this scenario. We gotta play good, no fumbles, gotta play clean, right? We're going into to their backyard. Gotta play clean. I think we win that way. I don't think Jalen Milroe has a good game in any universe against our Texas defense. I don't think it happens. Go look at their running backs. There is no Josh Jacobs back there. There's no Derrick Henry back there, right? Go look at their receivers. There's no Devontae Smith. I don't think Alabama has a shot with our defense like that. But I think what can happen is Quinn turns the ball over because he's underthrowing these deep balls because Steve is going to call them. He's a deep ball hunter. That's what this man does. So he's going to call them. I think if Kool-Aid McKinstry, if Xavier Worthy has to stop mid-route, Kool-Aid McKinstry's going to pick off a ball. He's just that talented. And then if you get him in space, who knows what happens. I think if you let Kool-Aid McKinstry score on you in any shape, way, or fashion, that's bad news for us. I think that's how we lose is Kool-Aid McKinstry has a big game. Jalen Milroe's cutting us with his legs. Right? We're not putting a spy on him. We're not expecting him to roll out, turn that roll out into a scramble, right? I think, and then especially, here's the other thing. Gotta keep the crowd out of it. Everybody wants to beat Texas. I don't care if you are Alabama. You put that Longhorn on a helmet, and all of a sudden it's just a white helmet by itself. In your room, you put the Longhorn on the helmet, you throwing the Longhorn down the stairs. Like it's just what people do when they see the horn, when they see the helmet, when they see the horns. We burn orange blessed over here. I don't know why that happens, but people want to hate, right? So we're going to Tuskaloosa. Keep the crowd out of it. Oh God, keep the crowd out of it. I think door number one, it's a Texas win. I don't think it's easy, but I think it's doable. I think Quinn has it in him. I'm gonna say that Quinn has it in him. I haven't seen it, but it would be a big win. Alabama's not I'll just say it. Alabama's not a real boy. They're not a real boy. They're Pinocchio this year. They'll probably finish in the top 8 because the brand, but they're not a championship team this year. They're gonna lose another game. They're probably gonna lose 2 games this year. So hopefully, here's hoping one of those is to the Horns. But I think you get up with the lead. You keep the lead, and you continue to sit on it. 13 might be enough. To be honest with you, 13 points. Do I think Bama can score 14? Sure. But do I think my score for this game on Tuesday, how I'm feeling? Honestly, if it's 19-20 again, that would be crazy. But I think I'm thinking like 17-13 our way. I think we can manufacture 17 points against this Alabama defense. And I think we can limit them enough. Do I think this is going to be under 10? Probably not. But do I think they're going to score more than 2 touchdowns? Again, I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't like this quarterback too much. I don't think they like him. So that being said, I'm not predicting more than 21 points. If they get there, we need to be at 35. If it's a high scoring game, it's the first to 35. I'll say it like that. It's the first to 35 if it's a high scoring game. I think we got it. My name is We Are Chosen, aka Sensei. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's been nice to see all my boys. And again, we are the wait, hold on. You didn't say it with me. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Burn Orange Boys, and we're Burn Orange Blessed over here on the 40 Acres. Find me at We Are Chosen on Instagram and Burn Orange Boys on everything else. Peace and sayonara.